Are you looking for that one recipe? The one that makes everybody at the party stop and ask, who made these? Well, you just found it. They're creamy, cheesy, garlicky bites of perfection, and they're about to become your signature appetizer. I'm not kidding. Every single time I bring these to a holiday party or a potluck, they're the first thing to disappear. And today, I'm showing you exactly how to make them, so you can finally have the perfect, impressive, and totally stress-free party snack. This is the one. Stick with me. Good morning and happy Labor Day 2025. This is Val, and you've tuned in to Val Can Cook. So today we're going to make some stuffed mushrooms. Now, there's about 1,000 different ways you can stuff mushrooms. This is the way I do it, and I like to think they're pretty tasty. Okay, so without further ado, let me tell you what we're going to put into it. Baby spinach, breadcrumbs, chicken stock, about a quarter cup of finely diced onions, about 5 cloves of chopped garlic, a container of mushrooms that we took the stems out of and chopped them up, because that's going to be part of the stuffing. Salt and pepper, heavy cream, a half a cup of grated parmesan cheese, okay, and some butter, okay. And like all of my recipes, they're real easy to do. So let's do it. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make the stuffing. Okay, so I'm going to take a big tablespoon of butter, and we'll turn on the gas. Get that hot and melt it. Yeah, it's a pretty nice day today here in southern Colorado for Labor Day. And after we get done cooking, always got something to do. Okay, so let's melt the butter. Okay. Now we're going to add the onions. Okay, we're going to sweat them down a little bit till they get translucent. Okay, like I said, we don't use a lot of onions in this, but we want to sweat them down. Get that going. Okay, the onions are starting to look good. So now we're going to put the garlic. Okay. Just like that. And these are the mushroom, let's see if we can get it. Okay. These are the mushroom stems that we plucked out of the mushrooms that we chopped up, and this is going to be part of our filling. Okay. And we're going to let this get happy. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to add a little bit of salt. There we go. And a little black pepper. Let me get a better spoon to stir this with. There we go. All right. This has been sauteing for about a minute or so. Now we're going to add the star of the show, the baby spinach. Now, thing about baby spinach is that this tends to cook down to nothing. Okay? So actually, we got this. There we go. So, we're going to cook that down and wilt it and see what we're left with, and if we have to add more, we will. As you can see, the spinach is getting down to nothing, so we're going to add more. This is probably going to take a whole container because it just, like I said, it wilts down to nothing, which is okay. This is going to be a nice filling. Get in there. Okay. Put this back on top. Let it sit for another couple of minutes. As you can see, the spinach is wilting down nicely. We're going to turn this down to low heat now. Okay? And then let this come around just like this. Let this wilt a little bit more. Not much, but a little bit. Okay, now that everything is wilted down, we're going to add the heavy cream. It's a cup of heavy cream. Alright? Now we'll just set this aside. And then a half a cup of grated parmesan cheese. It's where this is all going to come together. Okay? You guys still with me? Okay, here's a cup, a quarter cup of Italian breadcrumbs we're going to put in. This stuffing is delicious. This is really, really, really good. We're going to mix this all up. Oh my goodness, the smell. The smell is fantastic. Gotta just keep stirring it. Keep stirring, keep mixing. Like I said, this recipe is real easy to do. The stuffing is almost finished. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is put a splash, just a splash, more heavy cream to make it a little bit more rich. Okay? And but another tablespoon of butter, just because. And this ought to be real good. So again, you gotta keep stirring. Make sure this is all mixed well. Okay. Gonna be good. Okay. Now this is where, you know, your tastes come in. I'm going to put another quarter cup of grated cheese because I like grated cheese for starters, and I want this to be real rich. Okay, with the heavy cream, this is going to be real delicious. As you can see, the spinach, this was a whole container of baby spinach. It's all gone. It's all melted down. Okay? All right. So we got this stirred up real good. So I'm going to turn the heat off altogether. All right? And I'm going to let this start to come down to room temperature. And then all we got to do is stuff the mushrooms. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the oven to 350 degrees. Let's start that. We're going to preheat it. There we go. To 350, and then we'll bring you back. So, now we put the mushrooms in a pan. And once again, this is so easy to do. I just tasted this stuffing. Out of this world. Out of this world. So, you take some of the stuffing, right? Let's take the big one so I can demonstrate, okay? And we're going to fill these up, okay, with some of the filling. So we got, let me make sure I get it in the camera. Just like that. Okay? Actually, hang on one second. Better shot now. I was in a little too tight. You know, like I said, I'm the cook, I'm the cameraman. So let's distribute this and fill up these mushrooms. Okay? Make sure we got enough to go around. We should. Now, I say this, you know, if you follow the channel, you know I say this about all my recipes. This is just another favorite, you know. Hey, I love to eat. What can I say? You know, I try to watch my weight the best I can, you know. But it doesn't always work out, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you just gotta. Well, with this spinach, it's awesome. Out of this world. I think we'll have plenty to go around. And then what we do is we go back and we stuff them real good. Yeah, I love cooking. It's kind of very therapeutic for me, and I like it. Like I said once before in one of my other videos, in 1995, I was going to attend the CIA in upstate New York, the Culinary Institute, to become a chef, and I never did. I went into technology instead, and being a chef is a tough job. It's a lot of hours and a lot of time away from home and stuff like that, and it's like I said, it's really a tough job, very tough. It's rewarding, don't get me wrong, you know, but it's a tough job, tough line of work. I give a lot of credit to some of the top chefs, you know. And there's different kinds of chefs, you know, like you could just work in a regular restaurant, or there's a woman on YouTube, she's a chef for some rich people, and you could be a personal chef, and you know, stuff like that. And now we're overstuffing these because we got extra. So we're going to really load them up. And these are going to be off the charts. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we'll revisit that. Now, we're going to take some of the breadcrumbs and we're going to sprinkle them on just the top, just like that. All right. Okay. Then we're going to take the chicken broth and we're going to fill the pan with it. Okay. Put the whole can in. Perfect. Okay, so let me actually get the camera and bring you in a little closer. And that's what it should look like. Okay? Alright, so that being said, let me go back on the tripod. Okay? So we're going to put this in the oven now at 350 and we're going to check it in 20 minutes. Okay, folks, we're finished. So now the chef gets to do a taste test. Always wait for this part. It's my favorite part of making videos, in case you haven't noticed. So they came out delicious. I have to say I did cheat a little bit and I tasted the stuffing prior because, you know, I got to taste test as we go. So let's take a little one. And we got the chicken broth that cooked in, which is really good. And we just cut that in half. And take it for a spin. Oh, hot. If you like mushrooms, this is a must do. The filling is creamy, it's cheesy, you got the spinach, 100%. Gotta make it. So, I hope you liked the video. I hope you make this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and click all notifications. Share it with a friend. Leave a comment. I'm taking requests. Okay? So if there's something you want to see me make, you gotta let me know. So don't forget, love your life, eat good food, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.